going on, everybody? It's Kyle here with All Dogs, and today we have a surprise guest, a brand new Lexus GX550. Customer brought us a Westcott design roof rack, so we are going to walk you through installing that today. All right, so to start, there are going to be caps on both crossbars on each corner. Simply just take a plastic panel tool and it will release. There we go. And then have something here to protect the paint, because what you got to do now is pull straight back. There we go. And just wiggle it off. Just make sure you don't damage the paint. There's that. So you'll do that for all four corners. Once you get the four corners off, it looks like there's a Torx bolt. We'll cover the Torx bolt and what size it is when we get to that, but we'll take these off and get the crossbars off. There we go. Oh, and then these are just, looks like they just pop off. There's a little, yep. Those are easy. They're just a little insert for a screwdriver or plastic tool to pop those off. Yeah, it's as simple as just in, push down. All right, so now you got all your covers off. To get to your bolts, you got to take these out, and they are, in fact, T40s. So you need a T40 socket here, and that's going to be as simple as, wow, those are actually really loose. Okay. And actually, looking at these real quick, when you do take it off, this is your front bolt and this is your back bolt, so there are differences in them. Keep that in mind. And then they should just lift off. Yep. Okay. 2. So you're gonna have 6 bolts per side. They're all 12 mil, so we got that here. One thing to know when you take these off is do not remove one bolt at a time. There's a bracket in the headliner that's apparently pretty fragile, so you have to kind of walk them out. So like left, right, left, right, left, right. Don't just take one out at a time. Okay. And then this should just lift off. Yep. And voila! We go do the other side. All right, so to start with the roof rack, we're gonna start as all the other ones. We're gonna start with the front fairing, get that on, and I think we're gonna do the back one. That way we just have it standing, and then we'll go through the crossbars and tell you which ones go in and which ones don't. So we'll start there. Hold the, why is my phone ringing?
Good enough?
Yeah. Now we'll move to the rear. The rear bar gets these side plates. All right. Now with the rear, it comes with 2 plates. They have bottle openers on them. They are side specific, so basically just match them up. It looks like the bottle opener goes towards the front of the vehicle. On one side. The back crossbar also will mount vertical. It's to clear the shark fin antenna on the roof. Okay, so we got most of the crossbars on. As you can see, it is missing crossbars as you go down. That is because you need access to the roof mounts. This rack has 3 mounts for bolts, and then they also have these front ones. These front ones are double-sided taped. We'll kind of explain this when we get up there. Basically what you have to do is you have to trim the rubber gutter piece and then make sure this is sticking to metal. We actually called Westcott because they didn't have these in the instructions, and they said that this is a new piece they put on, and if you stick it to the rubber or the roof gutter, it'll stick up too high. So make sure that you trim it enough to where this goes into the gutter channel, but we will install these now. All right, so I said there's 6 mounting bolts or mounting plates that have bolts. They work front to back, so front, middle, rear. They're easiest to tell because they get longer as they go towards the rear. So just easy thing to pay attention to when you're installing these. And then your hardware is standard, so the bolt is 1/2 inch, and this thing is 3/16. Now we got all the crossbars on and the mounting brackets loosely on. Next is these spacers. They're all aluminum spacers. They're all the same size. Essentially what we're going to do is we're going to run a bead of silicone around the bottom and then set them down. And then at that point we will move and put the roof rack on, and then we will silicone the bolts and put them in. But right now we're going to just install these for now. So there's, if you get up here and you see, Mike can show you on that side, but there's plastic pieces that come up out of the roof. I'm just going to run a decent bead of silicone around each one. These spacers appear to be pretty close in size to those, so that should hold everything where it needs to be. So once you get them on there, once you get the bead down, just push the collars down around it and let it sit, and you should be good. The bead should be wide enough to seal everything up. Okay. Mine does that occasionally. All right, at this point, we're going to be mounting the hardware. These bolts are 13 mil, and they'll just simply slide down in there. Also, you do want to put a bead of silicone on the bolts before you put them in. So now that we got all the mounts, the bolts in the mounts, when you do the fronts, you'll actually have to back the mounts to the rack out so you can get the socket on the bolts for the mount to the roof. Once you do that, we have discovered, just being super safe, it may require a small body panel tool just to lift this up when you tighten these cross bolts so it doesn't touch the roof, but otherwise we'll just run these down and then we'll do these front mounts. And then also when you tighten these, tighten them just like you did when you took them off, where it's side to side, not one at a time. And then when you tighten them, obviously they don't have to be just snug is good. They don't have to be anything incredibly tight. All right, so now you're gonna do the fronts. These, like I said, have double-sided tape. What I'm gonna do is the seals here can be pulled out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this roughly where it needs to be, and I'm gonna mark it with a marker, and I'm gonna pull it out and cut it. And then we'll put the pieces back. Okay. All right, so at that point, you'll just peel the double-sided tape off. Okay. Okay. It appears it's going to sit up against the inner channel of the window, or the top here. Okay, got all the mounts tight. Now we're gonna go around and we're gonna check all the crossbars. Actually, we gotta put this front crossbar in, but otherwise it's good to go. We gotta adjust the brackets or the little fascias on the back, they're not quite straight. Just do little things, but we're done for the most part. All right. Just like that, we're done. Roof rack is on. Fit and finish was awesome. Overall, just super straightforward assembly and fit and finish. So we are good to go, and customer's gonna head on down the road. We'll catch you in the next one.